Hello everyone, I am Duo, and welcome back to another video, and in today's video, we are back on the single player world. This is episode number 5, I am Duo. I have been doing quite a bit of work, just digging out, listening to Monster Cat FM. Oh, it took me so long, but we still have quite a ways to go. I'm not completely done hollowing this thing out, but I'm going to show you the progress I have done. So down here is what I have done. So as you can see, I've left the platforms in, and I have feather falling so I can just plop down here. And yeah, I've done a ton of work, and these are the platforms on which the slimes are going to spawn. They are 3 blocks high just so the slimes can spawn, or the larger slimes can spawn. They will keep going in one direction until they fall off the edge and then get pushed along. Now we are currently on Y27, so we have quite a bit of a ways to go down to Y11, and I've marked them out right here. So we got 1, 2, 3, we got 4 platforms left to dig out, so that will leave a total of 8 platforms altogether. So I'm really excited to see the results, but I've ran out of ores to mine to replenish my pickaxes, and this is about how far down I've got, and oh god, I forgot to light that platform up. Alright, so the first thing on the agenda is that spawner over there. So, as you can see, both our pickaxes are nearly dead. I've been digging this thing for absolutely ages, and our ore tower is completely gone, so yeah, I used up all the ore tower. It did pretty well, actually. Much more than I expected. I managed to replenish 3 rounds of each pickaxe, so that was pretty good. But we will continue digging down eventually, just not now. We need a way to keep replenishing our pickaxes, because that ore tower mining just was not sustainable. We could go caving and light up the caves at the same time. I do intend on doing that once I've got all of this dug out. I feel like this spawner needs to be used eventually, so I'm going to make a standard cobblestone skelly farm. It's going to be very ghetto, but eventually we'll upgrade this thing and make it a real proper skelly XP farm with everything involved. So I'm pretty hyped about that, but for now, let's get on to our super ghetto skelly spawner. Here is the farm. It's still not 100% because, well, let's take a look at this. This guy takes 2 hits to kill. This guy takes 2... Yeah, they take all sorts of hit counts to kill. But if one was to drop here, they would die instantly. So they do take inconsistent fall damage, and I need a way to fix that. So I do have an idea in mind, but the whole idea will require me to tear down this tower here, which I'm fine with. This thing is super ugly. But let's put into effect my other idea. I just got my first death. I was doing surgery to the towers over there, and well, I got shot off the edge and I died. Oh no, so that is our first death. I really didn't want it to come to that, but it did. Anyway, let me just go recollect my stuff. Okay, so I've done a bit of redstone, and I'm hoping that this will work. I'm not sure it will just yet, but this, remember this, if you watch my blaze farm tutorial, you'll know what this is. But it's basically, I know it works for blazes, not entirely sure if it works for skeletons just yet, because they take inconsistent fall damage now, which isn't good, so I'm going to try this. Hopefully it does work. But effectively what this is it's a time crusher to get every mob down to half a heart, or at least those who start off with 10 hearts. And that is a thing to shoot out and stop things from entering. So let's stop these from entering and get these guys crushing down to half a heart, and we'll see if it works. Hopefully it will, otherwise I did all this for nothing. And they do, that is brilliant. Okay, so we got this farm working fully. I'm gonna try and house this in today's episode, but really this is only just temporary, I guess. I mean, none of this is permanent. Down at this thing here, I may want to pimp that out a bit just to make that not so much of an eyesore. But we've pretty much got all the technical aspects of this whole farm done. Now we just need to do some aesthetics. It really isn't anything special, I just threw it together in 30 minutes. Yeah, this is what it looks like. It looks okay, I mean it's not my proudest piece of artwork, but I guess it will do because it's very early stages of the game. Our resource count is very limited for what we have, and I'm merely just patching up a couple of things, trying to make them look just that little bit better, and I think that simple adjustment made that part look a whole lot better. And then there's this side, which I guess looks alright. I mean, does look a bit lopsided. Oh wow, yeah, it does look really lopsided. And this is actually my first ever build in my single player world, or my first ever aesthetic based thing, so that's cool, I guess. Okay guys, so we are in the Nether, and I'm just gonna be going to the other Nether Fortress over here. As you know, our main Nether Fortress is over that way, but it doesn't have a blaze spawner. So, I'm looking over here to see if this one does. I'm hoping it does, because then we won't have to spawn in a blaze spawner, or do anything dodgy which would ruin the integrity of the world. Oh, there's another Nether Fortress. Alright, so we actually have 3 Nether Fortresses. I see one over there. Okay, so we have one over that way, and now's not the time for talking because I'm getting brutally slammed by a ghast. Would help if I had a bow on me, but this guy seriously does not like me, and why did I walk into the fire there? So we have 2 other chances to check to see if one of them is a blaze spawner, so that's epic. I mean, I don't know which one's further. But I'll probably transform that one over there into a wither skeleton farm, and the whichever one has a spawner, if any of them, I will turn into a blaze farm. Alright, let's try and retreat from this guy. Okay, so it does seem to be somewhat touching land. I can't quite see a blaze spawner, but I do see where one would be if there was one. Okay, would there be a way to safely pillar up? I mean, that way... I could dig up. Alright, there seems to be lava here, but I feel like this is going to be our safest route. Is the ghast still here? No, doesn't appear so. Alright, good. I think it's despawned. Or out of vision, which is even better. Okay, so we're in the fortress. Let's check this. Do you have a spawner? No? Well, okay. There's blazes over there, but they didn't come from a spawner, I'm certain of it. And there also doesn't seem to be any chests, I've also noticed. Alright, so I don't know if there's some corruption in my world or something that's causing this. Why am I doing this? Just why? The chances are there won't be a spawner here anyway. Oh, I'm an idiot. Come on, nearly there. Okay, we made it. Okay, we're alive. Good, good, good. And, okay, there's the other fortress that I was looking at. Far as I know, this hasn't been loaded yet, aside from part of it. Ooh, nether warts. Don't mind if I do. Oh my god, there's two nether wart things directly aligned to each other. Okay, that's interesting. I'll just keep collecting this, I guess. Well, it was just as I expected. This one does not have a spawner either, so unfortunately I think it applies for the rest of this world as well. Oh, I really did not want to do this. Well, here goes my world's integrity. Oh, that's a pig spawner. Okay. Apparently that did not work. Rest in peace, my world's integrity. You will be missed. Hello, Blazers. So now we have a blaze spawner in our world. So it is a world issue. It's happening throughout my Minecraft world. I've checked 2 other Nether Fortresses, and I want to get a blaze farm in this world at some point. So this had to be done, unfortunately. There was nothing else that I could have done. So, I don't know what happened there. I think it must have either been a Minecraft bug or a corruption of sorts. But regardless, I have a blaze spawner now. So, after that disaster, we have a couple more things to do today. I want to get this all dug out to the very bottom, which will take a while, but I can do that off camera. And I will show you when I've got it done, actually. It will be by the end of the video, by the way. And we've also got something else to set up towards the end of the video, which was suggested in my last video, or my last episode of this series. So that should be pretty good to implement, and okay, I'm just gonna get digging. See you in a while. So we are just approaching our slime farm, and as you can see, I've moved all the chests. There are still some dwindling around in midair, and there's 2 crafting tables here I just noticed. But some of these are just filled up with some random leftovers, like some dungeon loot and some lava buckets, etc. But for the most part, I've organized everything into chests. From this chest onwards is all my stone. So all of these are absolutely filled to the brim with just stone, which is absolutely insane. And I moved my beacon down there because at the very bottom corner there I was starting to lose range on the haste 2, and I couldn't have that. So why don't we go take a look at the bottom? So this goes all the way down to Y10, so it does go pretty far down. So this little ditch here is where the water streams are going to be placed. The slimes will jump off those platforms and land in the water stream. In theory, I want the killing system somewhere here. If not, I do want them somewhere. Oh, you hear that? I hear something. Oh, hello there. Oh, there's two of them. So yeah, there will be water here to catch them, and they will be dragged over to a killing chamber either in that wall or that wall. And hello there. So I want to get the water stream set up today, so that shouldn't be too difficult, and I'm going to lead them into a lava killing chamber. So it should be pretty easy to pull off. I'll put basically hoppers with a chest. So yeah, I will be doing all the technical stuff, and then next episode will be fully focused on the aesthetics, because at the moment this thing is looking pretty ugly. I'm going to start over here because I feel like this is going to be the best place to do it, right in this little corner here. So first off, we want to add the water streams going in place. Now this looks like a right mess at the moment, and rightfully so, you can believe that. But I'm going to put that there, and I'm also going to put a sign here, just so it doesn't lap over the edge, just like it is doing now. But then, we are going to be doing something like this. Oh god. Yeah, the corner water streams will be a mess of sorts, but I feel like this corner thing will work just fine. Okay, so if we bring these signs across like this, then this should make its way all the way over to over here. Okay, so now that we got to this point, this is one of the ones that isn't at an intersection with another side. So what we do is we merely place slabs like this, signs going along like this, a water bucket here and a water bucket there, and I completely neglected the fact that that does not create a infinite water source, so I'm gonna have to do that manually, and there we go. And then it's effectively just a repeat over and over again. So I am basically done. Let's drop down and take a look. Ow! I was meant to hit the water, but I hit the side. Luckily, I have feather falling though. But as you can see, it's coming all the way around to this central point here. Well, it isn't really central. It's going to kill my OCD eventually, but it's going to remain like this. This is going to be the killing area. So if we have 2 water buckets going towards the central point, that is effectively where everything is going to go. Yeah, this is why we need the lava killing system. Okay, so I have all the resources in order to make it once I kill this guy, who will divide like crazy and cause a mess. So chest here, hoppers here, and no, I actually did, but doesn't matter now. Okay, so that system is closed, and we need a sort of place to get down as well, just so I can dig up at the surface. Alright, so now we need to get our 4 lava buckets. Oh god, this is a risky bit. Alright, so let's place them like so. Check the signs are in order. And, oh. We want to move the area of slimes when we do this. And there we go. So now we can block this back up. I do believe. Anyway, let's just block that up. So the ladder down did in fact make it into an awkward area. So we've got to add this drop down area. So effectively I have to weave my way in and out of the chests in order to get down. But we can put our water source here. And have we actually gotten any slime kills yet? No, we haven't. So we appear to have one of the big guys. He seems to be hopping along to me. But we're going to try and bait him into this water stream. Or not. Get in the water stream. Alright, so this isn't perfect, but then we get to watch him burn. Yay, and then all those little children will burn. And there's another guy. Come on, follow me, friends. If this guy falls in here, he is completely stuffed. See ya, friends. So one final thing to end off the video. I asked last episode what I should do in terms of viewer interaction. Oh, the sun's setting. And I did get one really good idea, and I will read it to you now. It's from Gaming Panda, and he said, I think you should have a subscriber of the week wall. P.S. You should put me on it first for suggesting the idea. And I will do both of those. We won't actually have time to build the subscriber of the week wall, but I'm going to actually take it up a step further when we finally get round to it and build a huge building dedicated to this. So it won't be every episode. It's just when I see a comment that I really, really like. But since we don't have time to actually do it today, I'm going to put the sign here officially dubbing this place the subscriber of the week wall. Okay, so I have put the subscriber of the week halls and Gaming Panda's comment here, just so I remember to implement that when I actually get around to building this thing. But rest assured, your name is officially marked on this world, and I will get round to putting it in the halls once they are actually built. You have this huge area in between these mountains, and you've also got this sort of area, a bit like a bowl, and this whole area here is going to be the subscriber of the week monument. So it's going to be absolutely amazing once we get around to doing that. And I will make sure to do that before at least episode 20. That is rest assured, I hope anyway. But anyway, that's going to do it for today. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and maybe even subscribe for more. But anyway guys, I am Duo, and I'll catch you all next time. So, I will see you then. Bye.